Hi, everyone. I am Chad Jones. I'm the onboarding engineer with BuyCo. I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia, and today we're talking with Kimia Sarouche from our customer Intus Windows. Hi, Kimia.
Hello, Chad. Like you mentioned, my name is Kimia Sarouche. I am Logistics and Operations Manager at Intus Windows. At Intus Windows, we manufacture energy efficient polymer windows and doors in our manufacturing facility in Lithuania, and we import them to US to different ports, and then we deliver them to job sites.
Tell us more about your shipping activities, if you could, Kimia. I mean, do you deal directly with the carriers? Do you work with freight forwarders, a combination?
So basically, the way we run our container management shipments, we work with both. So we book directly with steamship lines, with carriers, and also we work with multiple freight forwarders. And I mean, understandably, then forwarders book directly on their own terms, and they have their own contracts. And right now, after having BuyCo, we go ahead and create a shipment for them in BuyCo, and then our freight forwarders come in and get the information from BuyCo and continue the process. We also work with multiple domestic tracking partners to manage our inland transportations.
And what have you found your main challenges to be with your container shipping?
So that is a very good question. So before having BuyCo as part of our operations, I mean, as any other fast-growing companies, international one, I should say, we used to look for options, for tools, for opportunities to add a tool to our operations to increase visibility at every point, to be able to stay on top of all the details that, where the containers are, where the vessels are, how everything looks. And in what we do, we take care of, communication very, very seriously. And the challenge was that, okay, as we were growing, a number of containers were increasing, we needed to have a tool to increase the visibility. And when we got to know the BuyCo platform, we realized that there were a lot of options, a lot of features that were there, and then that was what we were looking for. For example, booking operations are now very streamlined and automated. Let's say internal, external collaborations, communications, and something that is very, very interesting and useful at a very like this. You will be getting a lot of reports from the platform, the ocean carriers' performances, your trucking partners' performances, detention demurrage reports, CO2 reports, and a lot of other ones. We recently looked into also getting more like allocation report, like cost, associated reports, and all of those good details that we would like to see.
Nice. And within the Intus group, who are your typical users of the BuyCo platform? Is it just operations? Is it truckers? Well, I guess, or is it, someone else?
So internally, all of our logistics team members are using BuyCo as right now day-to-day operations. And we go there. It starts with, of course, the booking, and then multiple team members are involved with, in different capacities. We communicate among each other. We define tasks. This is actually a very, very useful task management, a very useful feature. As you may imagine, as we grow, a number of tasks, a number of details increase, and this feature allows us to define tasks to different team members, along with defining due dates. And also, we have document management, we have templates. And then this template, you can create as many templates as you want in different, chunks of the process, if you will. And then the messaging bar between the internal and external. We also have added external partners as well, like steamship lines, like freight forwarders come in and communicate with us. And also we have extended the access to our truckers. They also, in the US, we also communicate very efficiently with them. So as a result, as you may imagine, a lot of emails are not going on. I mean, there has been a lot less emails communications these days. And for example, you go there and you see all the communications between internal, external, instead of going through, let's say, a lot of emails. So yeah, a lot of internal, external partners are on it, and very efficient process, I would say.
Oh, understood. Yeah, that sounds like definitely a change there. And so, based on how you've been using BuyCo, what would you say has changed about how you do shipping, or what would you say the benefits are of using BuyCo versus, how you were doing it before?
Um, I should say, and I would like to add that we had a goal when we started using BuyCo, and that was to get full visibility on the shipment life cycle and to reduce like majority of manual and semi-manual operations. So that goal was defined, and today, after full integration and fully operational platform, I should say with confidence that we have achieved that goal. And a lot of operations that we used to do before, a little bit with Excel files, some of the emails, some of them like semi-manual, some of the manual operations, now could be done easily, like in BuyCo. I also would like to add that we have now like end-to-end visibility um, achieved. And I should say that also the API integration saved and is saving considerable amount of time, as we no longer need to manually create shipments. And a lot of information, a lot of updates from BuyCo is now transferred and communicates directly with our ERP system, logistics module. So that's actually a great, great achievement and time-saving tool, I should say. And we actually are a very, very fast growing company, an international company that maybe in near future we also are looking at maybe to become triple. The volume of containers might become triple the amount of what we are dealing now. So to that end, by having fully operational BuyCo platform integrated with our ERP system, we are not worried about that side of the operations to manage our containers and the volume.
So it sounds like operationally it's going pretty smoothly, but let's go back a little bit in the process. When you decided that BICO was the platform for you and you started the implementation process, tell us about that. I mean, was that a complicated process? How long did it take? What did you think of that process?
So I was involved personally from the very, very beginning. So I have all the information from the beginning when the process started, as you mentioned. All details were defined very clearly from the beginning. We had a project management full package with all the details. We had Gantt charts, weekly details of what was going to happen. We had weekly meetings and with sales, with operations, and later on in the process, the IT team from both sides were collaborating and working together. I should say, in retrospect, all details were clearly defined from the very beginning, and that definitely helped with the success. And I should say that, the expectations were met.
Oh, good to hear. And so now that you're in sort of a full run setting, how is the support process now?
Actually, supporting is actually another good thing that gives us absolute peace of mind because when it was handed over, when the project was completed and then the integration was in place, we were introduced to supporting, or I should say, ticketing system. The very clear SOP was shared with us. I shared with my team as well. So the response time, the level of care, and the customer service is actually really great. It's not only supporting that we enjoy. Sometimes we talk and then we go and even suggest something that okay, what if we do this in the future? What if we add this to the features? And then the team listens, comes back with more and supportive ideas, and then they explain very well. And so, all in all, we actually are enjoying even now working with the support team.
Well, that sounds good. Always good to hear there. So as a last question, if you had to describe BuyCo in 3 words, what would you say?
I should say efficient and innovative and definitely reliable.
Oh, those are all good adjectives to hear. Well, thank you, Kimia. I really appreciate it. It was nice talking to you today, and look forward to continue working with you in the future.
Thank you so much, Chat.